Hey there and welcome to the Random Review channel. So today's review is these here. They are lenses for your camera phone or your cell phone or your mobile phone, whatever country you're from. And basically they alter the angle of the lens of your camera, okay? Now there's 4 in a pack. There's the 4th one there. So just for the purpose of this here, we'll just sort of run through some of the functionality. So they sort of gauge, they sort of change from fisheye 180 angles. That there's a telephoto 2x zoom, and this one here is a wide turn macro, sort of whatever the hell that means. I'm not really sure, but some of them, like this one here, for instance, screw into the holders. But these here are a slightly different concept. These here you get these little adhesive stickers. And the stickers are basically small washers, magnetic washers, and the idea being that you stick this here round the lens of your camera, which sounds great if your camera sits flat, but the idea being then you stick that there like that, or for instance like that, because this one has a flash. You stick it on, and then these here magnetically attach to that. So we'll just go ahead now while we have this here. This here is an old Galaxy Note 3, which I sort of use for these purposes. So if we peel that off, just spin this round and try and align this roughly without taking all day. There we go. So that's roughly it. It's a bit off, but for the purposes of this here, it does the trick. Anyway, so that's it on. We can peel this front cover off if you have nails for it, which I don't really. So there we go. Okay, so that's it. That's that. There's what it looks like on the back of your phone. These here are magnetic, so we offer them up to that, and it sits in place, and they actually sit in place quite well. And they're all the same, they're all magnetic, and they all sit up. You might need to do a little bit of alignment, but overall, yeah, they do sit on quite well, and they do adhere pretty well. You know, you're not really going to shake it off. You would be putting it in your pocket, like that, but yeah, they're not bad, and each one of them has this little lens cover. So that's the sort of the functionality. Now, in terms of quality, I've used more of these, like them for instance, and the quality of these here is a lot better than them. Now, one thing I would say is that none of the 180 fisheye lenses really give a clear image around the edges. I've always had the same issue with the fisheyes on these here sort of crappy lenses, is that it gives you sort of smudging and blurring around the edges. A sharp enough image in the middle, but the edges always loses out. And even this one here, which is a much bigger lens, suffers from, this is a different manufacturer, suffers from the same fate. Overall pretty good. For a bit of quirkiness, yes, they're pretty good. They stay on better than the likes of the clip type like this here. And yeah, I do like them. They're handy to have in your bag if you're out and you want to do some quirky photography, or if you're out and you want to take something pretty close up. The macro lens does perform pretty well. The fisheye lens isn't 180 degrees. I would say it's maybe closer to about 120 or maybe 130-ish at a push. Good in the centre, blurry around the edges as expected with all of them. It's not really just a singular product. This one here is one I use more, the 2x zoom one, or the telephoto ×2 zoom. It performs really well. The image quality of that there is very, very clear. And what it does mean is that if you put this on your camera and you then zoom your camera into the max, you've doubled the zoom functionality of your camera, really without losing too much quality, because that does seem to hold quite a lot of the quality. The glass in them, although it's absolutely stinking now, was scratch free, blemish free, mold free, and seems to be a pretty good quality. So overall, yes, I'm happy enough with these here. For the price of them, they weren't overly dear, they were cheap as chips. You get a bag full of these wee things in case they come off, and a couple of the wee sort of keyring type things, if you wanted to then put them onto the keyring, which nobody in the world's going to do. Yeah, and I really like them. So, you know, they serve the function without being, you know, a really overly useful tool for photography, but just good for quirky photos. And that's about it. So I hope you like this video, and thanks for watching.